Hey folks, I am doing what I don't normally like to do, but I do it more than I want, and that is just getting some small wood for the wood stove. This time of year you don't need much. Basically you use up the birch, small scraggly pieces, get the fire going, and then let it go out because it gets too hot in there, right? That's the time of the year. Go through a lot of kindling this time of year. So let me get this over to the deck. That's all I'm getting. We've got a storm coming. Anyways, from 8 to, oh, the light just kicked on. 8 to 12 inches of snow. So I'm hoping it's rain, but I can tell you we don't need any more rain. We were flooded. I didn't know if I was going to get out to go to work Saturday morning. I kept eyeballing the road. It was over the road quite a bit. And if I had known, I looked it over real good, folks. But unless I had waders on, I didn't know how deep it was. But I kept a close eye on if it was coming in through the door, right? So keep motion censoring that light. So it was deeper than I thought. If I'd known it was that deep, I wouldn't have tried it. We've got a pile of rain, folks. The ground is saturated. It's been horrible, horrible weather. I hope this isn't an indication of how the summer is going to be, right? The garden. So, made it to work. A person I've helped take care of for years and years and years, she passed away. So, it was stressful getting off this road to get to work. It was stressful at work. Not much sleep. On Friday, during that heavy wind and heavy rain, there was a lot of mud everywhere. There was a lot of ice from the weekend before that snowstorm. And we had a little incident here, a little accident. Everybody's good except for Sister Barb. She is still in the hospital. She had to have an operation. She's good. She's a trooper. She's strong. She's going to give it hell, right? Recuperate. So she comes home tomorrow, and we're all pitching in to take care of her goats, right? So tonight, folks, I was reminded I like goats, as long as they're not my goats. Anybody that's followed me for quite a while, way back on Facebook, you know I'll never ever get goats. I will never ever get goats, and tonight was a reminder. Laura, thank you very much for your advice. I really appreciated that. Anyway, so I'm late getting my wood in. I was late tucking my birds in. I've got to start I don't think I'm going to start a fire. It's plenty warm in there for tonight. So, sorry. So I'm pretty sure I will not start a fire, but I want wood in case I get chilled during the storm that's coming. So, it's been really stressful in here. It's been very busy. It's been very hectic. My sister Barb is going to need a lot of help. And like I said, she's got goats and she's got a dog. Everybody's pitching in. Everybody's pitching in, doing what they can. Everybody is busy on this road doing what they have to do. We are making sure that she is taken care of as well as her pets. She will need a lot of physical assist. She will need everything done for her. I just want to remind people, that your life can change in an instant, folks. In an instant. This is why I keep stressing the importance of making sure that you have what you need in case something happens and you cannot no longer do for yourself, right? That's food, that's water, that is gas for your generator, even having things written down. Sorry, folks. Even having things written down, so if somebody comes in and you're not up to or unable to communicate with what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, when it needs to be done, everything is written down. So all we have to do is read it, right? So this really stresses the importance of being prepared. Everything is going okay. I do not know when I'm going to post another video, folks. Like I said, it's going to be months of extra busy on top of a already busy spring. So we're going to get it done. There's priorities. Priorities have to come first, and that is taking care of one another in need, right? So I've got a half a cart of wood. That'll get me probably the next week unless it turns off cold. It is April. I am going to try, I don't know, folks. There's a lot going on here, but I am really going to try to go live with the eclipse. I got my spot all picked out. I do not know if the weather's going to cooperate. I do not know if our situation is going to cooperate. I am going to do my best, and that's all I can say right now. All right. I know the eclipse is on a Monday. Mondays are especially busy for me. So we will see. I'm going to give it 110%. Even if I set my tripod right up here in the yard, it's not the best view, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'll try my best, folks. For those of you not in the eclipse path and want to see the eclipse, my view here. So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll go from there, folks. So it's been a very long weekend. I hadn't gotten caught up on my sleep from last weekend before this last weekend here. So I am exceptionally tired. A lot going on. A lot needs to be done, folks. Not the wants. There's no time for wants right now. It's what needs to be done, and the needs are prioritized on what can be done after dark. So, and that is for me, getting my wood, right? So, you all be good. Sorry for the long delay. I seem to go in spurts. Let me motion that light again. Motion sensor lights are really, really nice. So I seem to go in spurts. I'll post several videos in a row, and then you won't hear from me for a week or two. That's just by what's happening on this end now with my sister and everything that needs to be done there. People are stressed. People are busy. People are a little short-tempered, and we plug on and try to do the best we can. Her spirits are high. She just wants to get home. She is one that never stops. She's antsy as I am. Move that wagon a little bit. She's very active. She's got a very busy job. A lot of care is involved, making sure she recuperates. So Y'all be good. I'm not sure when I'll be on again, and it might be tomorrow morning. I don't know, folks. There's a lot I want to talk about. There's a lot I am not going to talk about. All I know is what I have to do here. We've got to take care of our family. We've got to take care of each other. And go forward, right? Go forward. So, spring is here. Even though we've got several inches of snow coming, spring is here and it will melt in no time. It'll also reflood the road, right? Y'all be good. Bye bye.